Woo! It has been a day. It has been a couple days, honestly. Yo. It has been a couple days. I needed to hit my pen, honey. I needed to hit my pen. Peace, 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 family. My name is Natasha. I am the creator of Naturallyu Cosmetics, the face behind the brand. I am that girly who creates in small batches all natural cosmetics for the spiritual girly like you and I. Spiritual girly and guys. But yeah, I formulate my own all natural body creams. Here we go with the Sacred Sunrise. Okay, all natural body creams. This is a good one. Sacred Sunrise. I create body and yoni oils, hair and beard oils for guys, lavender facial oil spray. Let me see. I create a lot of little tidbits in small batches for quality control. So if you guys want to check me out, tap the link in my bio and check me out. I got my app in the App Store before we get into what I want to talk about. My app is in the App Store. It's in the Apple App Store. So all of my iPhone users, my Apple users, listen, I need you guys to go to the Apple Store. I need y'all to go to the Apple Store and download the app. Naturally, the letter U, Cosmetics. Okay, I need y'all to download it. When you download it, you guys will receive a 50% off coupon code to use on any product that you guys want to use it for. If you want to try my body creams, if you want to try even my hand dipped essential oil incense, I got about 5 different scents on there. We got Money Monster, Island Ginger, we got Pause, we got Seduce the Room. I thought I had added Cookie Monster, but I did not add Cookie Monster. But I'll be adding that one, the Cookie Monster. I got the Clear Skin Teas. So if you guys are looking for Clear Skin Teas, the ginger, it's made with ginger, raw ginger, chickweed herb, and chamomile tulsi flower. So tulsi, chamomile flower. Either way, chamomile. My mind is all over the place because there's been a lot going on energetically. So I'm still like woosah. And speaking of, let me go ahead and light one of my hand dipped essential oil incense. Peace, guys. Thank you so much. Any incense for summer vibes? Absolutely. All of them could be summer vibes, but one that would be more so for the summer vibe, I would say would be the Island Ginger. It definitely gives you a scent of like being somewhere in Jamaica or even in Haiti. It was actually, that scent was inspired by my dad. My dad, he's from Haiti. So I came up with Island Ginger. But Seduce the Room as well. This is actually my favorite scent. No lie, is Seduce the Room. It smells of like sweet, just sweetness. I don't know. It's just a very sweet scent. Do I ship worldwide? I have not shipped out of the US. And considering the cost, I haven't even looked into that. I've had people who actually contacted me like from Brazil and asked me if I shipped. I've never shipped outside of the US. I would love for you to be the first person I ship to. If you were to order, I would even cover the ship costs just so I can kind of see how that goes. I've never shipped. You live in the Netherlands? Okay. See, I've never shipped outside of the US. Never. So I don't know. If you don't mind, you can inbox me if you feel comfortable. You can literally inbox me. How about this? Inbox me, no lie. You can DM me your, if you have a P.O. box or an address, I will send you a pack of my hand-dipped essential oil incense at no cost to you. Whatever the shipping is, I'll cover it because I've had, like I said, quite a few people who ask me if I ship worldwide, and I've never tried it. So I would love to kind of see how that process goes. So if you don't mind, you can email me. My email is in my bio, but if not, it is info@naturallyucosmetics.com. But yeah, this is the Seduce the Room. It smells good. It smells so good. So good. It's one favorite one. So I'm going to set that right there with my candle. But yeah, visit the Apple App Store and download the app, guys. I'd really, really, really appreciate it. When you download the app, you do get a 50% off coupon. That way you can purchase a product that you may have been interested in: body cream, body and yoni oil, the clear skin tea, the energy cleanse bath, which I use today. So yeah, just check me out online, naturallyucosmetics.com, and in your Apple App Store at Naturally, the letter U, Cosmetics. Y'all, they got me sitting next to the big dogs. When you guys search for Naturallyu Cosmetics, Sephora pops up, Ulta pops up. I'm like, okay. To get some incense sticks because I'm broke at the moment. Okay, well, either way, just inbox me. But yes, okay, guys. So the subject was pretty much spiritual warfare. Baby, how have y'all been handling it? We are under attack. I am under attack. And I know I'm not the only one. We are under attack. Oh my God, it's been a lot. Energetically, it's been a lot. I did an energy cleanse back today. And I thought I had it with me. But of course I don't. I took it upstairs. So I did an energy cleanse bath soak today. And I'm going to be doing it for the next 6 days. When I do my energy cleanse bath soaks, I do them very intensely. I know some people can probably do it 1 or 2 times, depending on what you are going through or what you are battling, baby. I am under attack, so I will be doing a 7-day energy cleanse bath soak. And I was actually thinking of writing a blog about it and posting it on the website. And I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to blog about why energy cleanse bath soaks are so important. And you can actually grab an energy cleanse bath soak from me. I have some located in my shop. Even if you don't get it from me, I suggest everybody do an energy cleanse. You need to do what they call a spiritual bath or an energy cleanse bath soak because it is so important. I gotta take a sip of my wine, so I called it Whine Chill. Because I want to whine. I want to whine. I want to vent. I want to whine. I want to sip my wine. I want to hit my pen, and I want to whine.
I drank all my.
But I also wanna talk about. I'm sorry. What you say?
I drank all my milkshake.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Did you pick out your stuff?
Yes.
Okay. I want to talk about what is going on energetically and spiritually. Do salt baths work too? Listen, it's all about intention. In my energy cleanse bath soak, I use the pink Himalayan salt. So it's all about intention. You could do a saltwater bath. Listen, it's the intention behind it. Okay. In my energy cleanse bath soaks, I got the pink Himalayan salt. I have cinnamon. I have basil leaf, lavender, and chamomile. And if you visit my website and go to the energy cleanse bath product, I actually break down how to use it. I break down what each ingredient is for and how it assists you in cleansing energy, calling your power back, things of that nature. So I break it all down in the description box. So if you go to naturallyucosmetics.com, you can literally learn the spiritual principles behind the pink Himalayan salt. So check it out. I did one today, and I'm gonna do it for the next 6 days. Oh my God, guys, it's been so much. I literally feel under attack. And I know I'm under attack. Anytime that you are on a path, your path, anytime that you want to go against this construct, you will be targeted. You will be under attack, baby. You got to be prepared for what's going on. You got to be prepared for what is happening. It's a lot, guys, right now. Like the psychic attacks, the mental attacks, the financial attacks. Baby, we are literally in a spiritual warfare playing out. So hopefully you guys are doing something to combat against this energy. Thank you for the love. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are doing something to combat against this energy. I do drive Uber. So when I am driving Uber, I understand and recognize that I'm going to have different passengers in my car. There's going to be different energies in my car, right? Y'all know, or some of you anyway, know that I keep a Palo Santo stick, which you do get a free Palo Santo stick if you order the Energy Cleanse Bath Soaks from me. I give you 1 free Palo stick with every purchase of the Energy Cleanse Bath Soak. So I keep my Palo Santo stick. I keep my crystals. Here's some with me. I always keep my amethyst. It is my birth crystal. I keep the pyrite and the lapis or lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli is great for protective against spiritual attacks. The amethyst is great for heightening, helping you to be aware of your psychic abilities, and also a protective stone as well. And then of course that pyrite is great for attacks when it comes to cyber attacks, but also is great for bringing in abundance. So get you some iron pyrite if you are looking for a stone that is to call in sources and abundance and prosperity. Anyway, what are birth gems? Basically, not just to feel energetic and euphoric after. So the energy cleanse bath soaks are great for cleansing energy that is not yours, releasing energy that is not yours, calling your power back. Okay. So again, visit Naturallyu Cosmetics. I break it all down to you on my website. Visit naturallyucosmetics.com. Click on the energy cleanse bath soak. I break down the benefit of it and what it actually does and how it can assist you not only for your skincare, but your spiritual journey. So check that out. Y'all, it's a lot out here. They attacking us. Listen, if you are on a journey, baby, if you are on a journey, okay? If you are on a journey of creating your, I gotta stand up for this because this is powerful. If you guys are on a journey, right, to creating your utopia or your idea of peace, love, harmony, alignment, balance, listen, luxurious experiences in this physical matrix, baby, you are targeted, and I can guarantee you that you are currently under attack too. So I'm gonna tune in to this because we gotta talk about this. What the fuck is going on? I mean, I know what's going on, but when I tell you, I was talking to my dude, my man earlier. I hate to say my dude, but my hubby. I was talking to him earlier, just kind of venting. Shout out to him. And I'm like, I feel so under attack, right? I don't know. I do know. I know exactly what's happening. I am declaring and decreeing abundance and prosperity over my life. I literally know that I am the power source, right? I know that I am the master manifester. I'm so great at manifesting so great things. That makes me a target. I'm a high priestess. I'm a whole empress in the flesh. That makes me a target. So I know you guys, a lot of you guys can attest to what I'm saying, whether you are a divine god or a divine goddess or a divine emperor or a divine empress, whatever you consider yourself, baby, you are under attack if you are not trying to abide by the rules of the matrix. If you are not trying to just lay down and stay down. If you ain't trying to lay down and stay down, baby, you got to tune into this. We got to talk about this. There's a lot going on. It's a lot. And although I do Uber, I got my crystals, I got my Palo Santo, we are dealing with some energetic forces that will literally take that Palo Santo and hold it for me. They will literally look at it like, oh, that's cute. Let me see. I'll hold it for you, baby. Them the kind of spiritual, lower vibrational energies and entities that we are dealing with in this matrix. So, baby, listen, you got to do a lot more than burn your sage. You got to do a lot more than burning your Palo. You got to do a lot more than just, you know, declaring and decreeing. Listen, we are some powerful beings. We are some powerful sources. But I'm going to need y'all to tap in. I'm going to need y'all to tap into y'all ancestral DNA. Because when I tell you this ain't no hoe. This ain't no hoe. Like, this ain't really, it's not a joke. Like, I want to get the gap on these spirits. Baby, I be ready to get the gap on these energies. It's crazy. It's so crazy. And I was watching this video last night by 19 Keys, and he was talking about how humans are being hacked, right? Like the AI is hacking the minds of humans. We know that. We know that, right? And he has some really I love what he was talking about. And it made me think about myself, right? Not necessarily being hacked by the AI, right? But he was talking about how you can be open due to say you're under duress or you're under stress, right? Or you're just going through a difficult time. These are literally you literally are creating leadways for these type of attacks, right? Because if you are not intentionally staying on a high vibrational or really working hard to stay high vibrational, like doing your shadow work and like pouring into your spiritual bank, like if you guys are not intentionally doing this and you are going through some type of financial hardship, emotional hardship, like are you under depression or experiencing anxiety, then you are like literally leaving yourself open to these lower entities to come in. Right? And transparency, because we keep it all the way 100 here, right? I'm building a whole fucking $1 billion business, right? And I'm raising children. So I be feeling the pressure. I be feeling the pressure of everyday life. I feel the pressure of needing money to flow to me consistently and abundantly on a consistent, persistent basis. Baby, I feel the pressure. Listen, I'm damn near pushing $3,000 just on my house and my car with insurance. I ain't even got to the gas. I ain't even got to the tissue. I said almost $3,000. We ain't there yet, but very close. So I can feel the pressure. So if I'm not intentionally staying in a high energetic flow, right? If I'm not constantly feeding my mind positive things like I got this, I'm protected, I'm covered, I'm abundant, I am safe, I am prosperous, I am magnetic, I am attracting all the things that are gonna create abundance of opportunities for me. I'm creating my tribe. If I am not constantly saying these things to myself and not just saying them to me, because you can't just say them, you gotta actually believe that. And I believe that I am abundant. I believe I'm in alignment. I know that I'm abundant. I know that I'm in alignment. I know that I am just like meant for greater, right? That doesn't mean that my human part does not feel the pressures of living in this matrix, right? I feel the financial pressure. I feel the mental pressure. And then, you know, being a Black woman, let me keep it 100, being a melanin woman, it is extra pressure. Baby, we are under attack. So if you are under any type of pressures that I just listed, you got to be even more intentional with pouring into your spiritual bank. You got to be even more intentional with pouring into your spiritual bank. You got to be even more intentional with pouring in your spiritual bank. You got to literally be so consistent with it, because people are losing their minds day to day. Like this whole mental health issue, that shit is real. And it is literally psychic attacks. It's literally spiritual attacks. We are feeling it. So you guys just gotta really, not just you guys. When I say you guys, I'm talking to me as well. We as a collective gotta be extremely mindful. We gotta constantly, I keep things around me that constantly remind me of my spiritual ranking. I keep my ancestors with me closely. I keep an altar. Like if you go, whether you go in my bedroom, whether you go in my kitchen, whether you come to my desk, you're gonna see some sort of symbolism or sign that I am intentionally creating a safety zone for my spiritual bank, for my intentional work, for my abundant living, for my business to grow, for my children to be protected. Like you'll just know. Y'all, listen. If you are someone who is intentionally doing the work and working, right? Doing the work, right? Like if you are someone who like know that your words are powerful and know that you have the power to manifest your entire existence, you are going to be attacked the hardest, because you are now aware. You are now aware of the illusion. You are now aware of game. You are now aware of the things that are taking place. So that makes you a target. That makes you susceptible to even more attacks. And if you are someone who's egotistical and you feel like you know it all and you can't be attacked, then listen, I'm here to tell you, baby, you tripping. You're more than likely to be attacked because of your ego. So yeah, it ain't no we figuring it out. I hope you guys are putting your spirituality and your shadow work first. We gotta, and when I say shadow work, I'm not just talking about inner child healing. I'm talking about releasing the ego, getting out of your ego. I'm talking about crying, releasing, energetically crying, like mourning, feeling the feelings and healing through that shit, like being intentional with it. Oh my God. Oh my God. For the past 2 months, I've been all hustle, not a lot of creativity. It's this chick that I follow on Instagram. I can't think of her name right now, but I love her story because she was in a major like car accident and she was like out of work and, you know, just going through things, of course, financially. She can't work. She was recovering. And she was just talking about how she was in that period where she had this major car accident. She was in a very like hustle and bustle energy, hustle and bustle, hustle and bustle, hustle and bustle energy. And she actually wrote a book and it was talking about how you can go from hustling, get out of the hustle and bustle and get into creativity. So I feel like now, like with all of this, these energetic attacks, right? This spiritual attacks, this spiritual warfare that we are in, we also have to be mindful and intentionally creating, not just the world that we want to see, not just the life that we want to live, but we also got to create, we also got to pour into our creative talents. Like we also have to tap into that part of us as well, I feel like. And me personally, I feel like, listen, if I'm not creating, if I'm not actively and intentionally working on things that make me happy and things that bring me joy, like my skincare, like spiritual circles, like sisterhood, like different events, like being around other like-minded individuals, if I'm not intentionally in my energy, one thing I noticed too, and I don't know if this is because I'm an Aquarius sun and I'm trait to, you know, an extent, I feel like I have to be of service. I have to be of use. I want to be used in a good way, of course. I want to be, if I'm not being of service, I just feel like, what the hell am I doing? I want to change the world. Like my energetic frequency, my energetic vibrational signature is in my skincare. It is in my products. That is why I create, right? Of course, I want to make money. I mean, yeah, I want to make money doing what I love, but energetically, I gotta create because if I don't create, if I'm not in a creative phase, if I'm not actively activating my chakra, because being in my numerology chart as well as my astrological chart, communication is big in my charts, right? Communication and tech is huge in my chart. So I definitely have to be very vocal. Hey, Big Don Dada, how are you? I definitely have to be very vocal, but I also have to be creative. I also have to find different creative outlets to be vocal. However, I'm saying all of that to say, we are under a spiritual warfare. It is tough out here. So if you guys are, like I said, in a space of creating your joy, creating your peace, let me tell you, this construct, this matrix that we are in is not about to let you do that without you fighting for your life. I am fighting for my life. I am fighting for my life right now. I'm hanging in there, baby. I'm here. I'm whining and chilling. Listen, I'm glad you pulled up. I'm whining and chilling, definitely. Talking about, thank you. I definitely don't look like what I'm going through or what I've been through, but I am fighting for my life when I tell you that. I am, listen, and I know I'm not the only one. We are, the community. If you, like I said, if you are actively actively working on creating a better life for yourself, I know you under attack. Anytime you go against the matrix, anytime you don't want to do what they want you to do, you automatically a target. Even in your creative space, baby, they will come and manipulate. They will try to come and manipulate your practice. They don't want you happy, creative, joyous. Let me tell you, these beings are disgustingly obsessed with us being just unhappy. It's diabolical, stressed and unhappy. That's what this matrix is all about. You being stressed and you being unhappy and you exerting your energy doing and building their empires. It's diabolical. And what's so crazy is not even just on a physical level, it's on a spiritual level. It's definitely on a spiritual level, but I just wanted to come on and just like touch base with that. Like, I know I'm not the only one. So I can't say, am I the only one? I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one who's experiencing these pressures, who's experiencing these battles. I literally, for the past 2 days, baby, that's why I said I'm doing my energy cleanse for 7 days, a very intense energy cleanse bath soak for 7 days, because we are up against something. And I'm way more tougher and I'm way more powerful. And I know my spiritual rank is at a high ranking because of the things and the experiences that I've had in my life, and which is why I'm heavily attacked more than a lot of other people. But I am under attack, and I recognize and understand that people are under attack as well. Mentally, we are being attacked. And I'm just saying for you guys, hopefully you guys are doing things that are actively pouring into your spiritual wellness, your emotional wellness. And it's not easy. It's not easy, but it has to be done. And this is me. Anytime I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking to myself as well. We definitely have to buckle down on pouring into our spiritual banks and doing the fucking work. Like unplugging from social medias, unplugging from environments that don't serve us, unplugging. Like, you have to detox, not just the body, but the mind and the spirit as well. Because, baby, I've been under attack the past 2 days. And like I said, with me driving Uber, doing Uber riders and doing Uber X and having different energies that I'm conversing with and having in my car. And I know all these people don't like me. They don't know me, but I'm an energy reader. I'm so fucking intuitive. It's wild. I'm so intuitive. It's wild. Like, I know what my powers are, and being intuitive is one of them. I honor my intuition. I honor my womb. And sometimes when people get in my vehicle, like I said, even though I got my Palo Santo and I have my crystals and I have my mantras and there is spell work that I do to like combat this, but you got to understand, we're dealing with we're dealing with entities at this point that will hold my sage for me. Okay? They will hold the Palo for me and let it burn right in their hands while they fucking with me. That's how, like, they feed off of our destruction. They feed off of our chaos. They feed off of our despair and our emotionalism. They feed. And I know, because I've been so busy on the grind, and I've allowed myself to be open to certain things. So in combat of that, I'm definitely doing my very intense 7-day energy cleanse bath soak. Baby, I got to get rid of these energies because they're not mine. And let me tell you how, some signs before I go, of energies that are not yours. I know where I'm headed, like on a very conscious level. If you ask me, tell me about your business. What are your aspirations? Like, where do you see yourself? I can tell you. I can give you the vision. So anytime I begin to experience moments where I'm feeling down and I'm feeling doubt and I'm questioning my powers, or I'm feeling like, I'm allowing like different worldly vibrationals to come in, different worldviews to come in and tell me, oh, you're this and you're that. I know that ain't me. I know that ain't me. Consciously, that ain't me. But it's the subconscious mind that I'm combating, that a lot of us are combating. So anytime I'm getting thoughts like that, it's time for an energy cleanse. Because somewhere along the day, somewhere along the week, somewhere along the fucking way, I have picked up some energy that ain't mine. Because I'm not going to tell myself that. I'm not going to tell myself that I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to tell myself, like, I don't look in the mirror and be like, Tasha, you're not going to make it. Your business is not going to grow. Absolutely. I don't tell myself that. That's not what my ancestors tell me. That's not what my soul tells me. That's not what my spirit tells me. That's not what the divine great mother and father tells me. That's not what the universe tells me. Not one day. So anytime you have these combating energies, these voices that want to speak against what you know to be true for yourself, then it ain't yours. Them ain't your thoughts. Because my conscious thoughts know that I'm a boss. My conscious thoughts know that I'm a beast when it comes to conquering and magnetizing and manifesting. Like, it knows that I could do that. I know that I could do that. My highest self has shown it to me plenty. I know how to freaking quantum leap. Why would I tell myself that I'm not worth it? Why would I tell myself, like, but also too, before I go, because we're now at the 29-minute mark, being tired. I've been tired a lot. I've been tired of a lot because have not been honoring my body. My body be telling me to rest. And I be like, oh, I gotta do one more thing. And it's so funny, y'all. Y'all need to go follow this other chick. Her name is Erin Lyons. If y'all not already following her, I know of her. Her name is Erin Lyons. I think she's so dope. I was introduced to her through this other YouTube channel that I watch. But Erin Lyons. It's so funny, right? Let me tell you how the universe be working. And when you ask for signs and things of that nature, it will give it to you. I got out of my spiritual bath, right? I was in there for at least an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I come out the spiritual bath, boom, I get a notification to my phone. The notification was Erin Lyons' video, and she was talking about how rest actually assists you in magnetizing. Rest actually assists you in creating prosperity and wealth. It's like, I can't make this stuff up. It's crazy. Like, I love being so tapped in. I love when I have moments of being tapped in that I didn't realize I was tapped in, but was tapped in. That'd be like, wow. So I definitely got to check that out, because she did post that. I'm like, oh yeah, I got to watch that. But it's like, I wasn't honoring my body. And when you're tired, when you're exhausted, guess what happens? You open up leadway for these opposite energetic forces to come in. These thoughts of doubt, fear, despair, lack. Because when you are conscious, right, you don't tell yourself that you're in lack. I'm not in lack. I have everything that I need. I know that I'm protected. I know that I'm guided and safe. I know that I'm provided for. I know that I am loved. I know that I am supported. Why would I tell myself the opposite? So anytime you have these opposite thoughts, things that's going against what you would normally consciously tell yourself, baby, those are not yours. I'm gonna need you to cleanse it and clear that shit the fuck out. You gotta clear it out. You gotta cleanse it and clear it out, because it ain't yours. It ain't yours. So get rest. Get rest. I didn't honor myself, and look where I'm at. I've been in my house all day. I did not work. I think I worked a little bit in the morning. I do have an event coming up this weekend. I mean, I've been working on my business. When I say work, because my business don't feel like work to me. When I'm like in my creative space, when I'm creating and formulating skincare, when I'm conversing, when I'm going live, like, this ain't work for me. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm putting out to the universe. Like, this is where I want my wealth and prosperity to come from, to be just in my element and assisting others. You know what I mean? I have a lot of life experience. I'm really great at formulating. I have some really great products and ideas and things of that nature. But it takes time. It takes time to get there. And I understand that. So along the way, though, I'm like experiencing things that I'm like, this ain't it. This ain't it. So anyway, I did not quite honor my body telling me to rest. I was letting my subconscious mind get to me. Baby, your rent almost $2,000 a month. Baby, you need to hustle. So it's crazy. You can't do that. I started to get out of the flow. That's when those thoughts come in, where when you start to get in that major, like, don't get it twisted, faith without works is dead, right? And vice versa. So there is something that you have to do, but we have to get out of this, like, I ain't sleep until I die mentality. Like, I ain't sleep until I die mentality. I ain't like, you gotta go every day, because that's me. And that comes from, guess where that comes from? That comes from a level of lack. When you've grown up, right? When you've had experiences of lack, when you had experiences of like, I don't ever want to experience being evicted ever again. Like, I don't ever want to experience not being able to feed my children. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen that. I've experienced that very early on. I had my eviction when I was 19, 20. So, but I know what that felt like, because I came from a background where I've been evicted with my mom. It was like, oh shit, I don't want to repeat that. So literally my grind and my hustle is fucked up. It literally comes out of like being scared to be in that position again, versus creating, like, do I create from a space of like love and abundance? Absolutely. But I do spaces where like I forget that I'm provided for, and I forget how powerful I truly am and how I can rest. But again, being a melanin woman, being in this times of today, living in Western culture, you know, you were told to grind, like fuck, sleep don't pay bills. And guess what happened? I was tired. My body been telling me, when I tell y'all been go mode, I mean vetting. I'm coming home, listen, I ain't going to bed till 4 or 5 in the morning, because not only am I, you know, I'm driving Uber to make sure I'm paying for all of our life, right? To aid in that, I'm also working on my business, because I can't let Uber top my business. You know what I mean? Even though my business isn't bringing in thousands of dollars at this point to take care of all of my expenses and my children and things of that nature, it is. It is. The vision I see, I bring visions to life. My business is $1 billion brand. That I know for a fact. It is $1 billion brand. It's beyond just skincare. It's just skincare. Me formulating is what I do. I had a mobile plant smoothie business. I'm great with my hands. I did nails. I'm a licensed cosmetologist by trade. I've been doing that since 2010. I know how to make things. I'm really great with my hands. But sheesh, when you are not rested, guys, you are leaving yourself open and susceptible to attacks, emotional attacks, financial attacks, mental attacks, spiritual attacks. So for the past 2 days, I was under some heavy fucking energy that was not mine. And for the next 6 days, because today I did day 1, I'm going to do my energy cleanse for the next 6 days so I can release energies that's not mine and call back my own energy and power that was siphoned from me. Because there's a lot of energy being siphoned without our knowledge. There are energies, there are beings, there are entities, there are things put in place to siphon energy from us without our knowledge. So we're at the 36-minute mark. I don't want to talk y'all head off too much. I just want to come on and whine and chill with y'all. I wanted to share with y'all a very vulnerable and transparent moment about this journey, because this entrepreneurial shit ain't no hoe. Raising these kids while building a business, baby, this ain't no hoe. But I had to remind myself today that I am a goddess. I am an empress. The universe is mine. I am of the great divine mother. I come from dark matter. Baby, I am power in the flesh. I had to remember my skin is made of gold. What am I stressing for? Don't stress. Cleanse your energy and get back to it. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Peace. I appreciate you too. Peace, guys.